The makers of Girl Who Believes in Jesus Orb, take note. This is how you do a movie with religious undercurrents. Whew. Hi everyone, it's me, Grant the Movie and TV Guy, back again after my Don't Breathe 2 review. Hi. It's on another film today, and we're going to talk about it. That's my puppy upstairs. We're going to talk about it. Don't worry, I'll let him out when this is over. So, couple quick little side notes. First off, we were talking about Free Guy the other day. I also didn't realize that Sean Levy directed Big Fat Liar. I love Big Fat Liar. Frankie Muniz, Paul Giamatti, Amanda Bynes, it's a bomb. I think it's on Netflix. Like, go check out Big Fat Liar if you haven't seen it. It's a really funny freaking, it's basically The Player for kids. Like, it is totally, like, the PG version of that in how it satirizes the studio system and, like, movies in general. It's really good. Really funny movie. Alright. Oh, and also, apparently, speaking of classic 90s/2000s movies, don't remake Under Wraps, Disney. I heard about that. I watched the trailer, and I'm like, oh, come on. Make Cruella 2. Don't mess with Under Wraps. Please. That's a great movie. No one will be a better mummy than the dude who plays Patrick on SpongeBob. He's the mummy. Alright. Anyway, but that's not what we're talking about today. Focus, Grant. We are talking about Respect. Respect. I found out what it means to me. Take care, TCB. Respect. This film is directed by Liesl Tommy. This is her first feature film as a director. She's known for her work on the stage. And this film stars Jennifer Hudson, the always terrific Jennifer Hudson, as the terrific Queen of Soul, and boy, all hail the Queen, Aretha Franklin. And this is the story of who, of course, popularized the famous Otis Redding tune, Respect. But the movie's title, we find, has a double meaning. It focuses on her in 1952 in Detroit as a young girl who faces many tragedies, including becoming pregnant at a very young age by a horrible act committed by an adult against her that luckily we do not see because it's PG-13. As well as the controlling, emotionally abusive behavior of her father, played by Forrest Whitaker, and also the death of her mother, played by Audra McDonald. She goes through this whole struggle, including a very abusive, very toxic, on and off relationship and marriage with a man played by Marlon Wayans, who's quite good in the film, also, and quite frightening, as a very frightening real person. And we see her ups and downs. We see her friendship with piano player at the church she frequents, played by Titus Burgess. It's a really good cast. And her bond with a record producer played by Mark Maron, and among other things that lead her, and it primarily focuses on her life leading up to her overcoming her alcoholism and recording a very famous cover of Amazing Grace. That's basically this movie. And, alright. Some people compare this movie to Walk Hard. I love Walk Hard. That movie's hilarious. And forgive me. You know sometimes where you see a movie that you know is formulaic, you know it's hitting all the beats you've seen before, and yet it's so well acted and so just hits your heart so hard that you don't care and you love it. Respect is that movie. I respect the hell out of Respect, the movie. I loved this film. I'm not going to feel ashamed about it. This is the second movie this summer that my mother has seen in a theater. Basically what happened is that I knew I was going to see this movie for the channel, so I told my mom, like, listen, do you want to go see this movie with me? Because she is the one who got me into Aretha Franklin when I was younger. She did. She cried. She went with me tonight to my screening. She cried. Which does not happen very often. Especially in a movie. This is a very moving film, and one of the things I really loved about it was, first off, Jennifer Hudson. When we talk about Jennifer Hudson can do anything. Like, she's, like, the most amazing actor and singer. Like, she's so good. And the movie, we got people like Mary J. Blige showing up for a little bit, who's also a phenomenal singer and actor. And you just got, and yes, it's familiar. Yes, there's the up and downs, the fighting, the coming to God moments, and the alcoholism, and the abuse and stuff. But that really happened to Aretha Franklin. Also, I do not have the actress name, but the little girl who played little Aretha Franklin was also phenomenal in this movie. I just wanted to single her out in particular. There's a scene particularly with her and Audra McDonald that is really moving. Where they're at a piano, and they're communicating through song. Movie's also 2 hours and 26 minutes, but it does not feel it. It does not feel nearly as long, because you're compelled. I don't really have much more to say, you guys. Does the familiarity maybe hurt Respect? Respect is the kind of movie that I love, that I can almost understand that some people don't love it as much as I do, but sometimes a movie just hits you. And after having the kind of sour taste I had during Don't Breathe 2, I weirdly needed this movie. And I just think it really hit me right here. And I think in some way my opinion of this movie changed my opinion of Don't Breathe 2 in a way. Because it's weirdly... Yeah, this movie's really good. I don't know what to say. I think everyone's good in the film. I loved Respect. I'm going to give it 5 stars. I will, because it just... Maybe I'll adjust it as I go along, but this was just such a good movie. And again, there are religious elements. But I think that people who are getting... some people did not like my review of Girl Who Believes in Jesus, but the thing is that movie, along with all of its other things, including its racism and its, bigotry and its manipulation. The biggest problem with that movie, too, is that it didn't start out wanting to be a film. It was a sermon. They built a movie around it. This movie is a film that has a message underneath. But it's a film. The people went into this movie wanting to make a good movie that happened to have a spiritual message. That's how you do it. I loved Respect. This was a very good film. I'll give it 5. Yeah, again, 5 out of 5 stars. Just because it made me walk out feeling so good. 5 out of 5 stars. Let's just close the book on it. Let's do some trailer trash. We got a lot of them this time. Some of them, I don't think there were any repeats. So a lot of this one was like the most new ones I've seen too in a while. Of not the same, some same ones, but not as many. Okie dokie. This for King Richard. This looked really interesting. It's Will Smith, and it's about he's playing the father of Venus and Serena Williams. And it's kind of about him, his kind of training them to be like the iconic people there. Looked really interesting. It's nice seeing Will Smith. Listen, anything, as long as it's not Collateral Beauty, I could see anything with Will Smith in it. That was a movie full of good actors who were at the mercy of really shitty material. West Side Story, looking forward to that one. I love Steven Spielberg. I love this musical. I'm looking forward to seeing him pull it off. This is an interesting choice for this. Next one is interesting to be in front of this movie. Ron's Gone Wrong, which we've talked about before. It's the little robot cartoon with the little kid and robot. This is a new one. A Journal for Jordan. This one, it's like Michael B. Jordan. It's directed by Denzel Washington, apparently. It looked very, very good, coming out at Christmas time. I had not even heard of it. It's kind of like he's a soldier writing letters to his child. And it's kind of implied that something bad happens to him, and it looks really good. Dear Evan Hansen, we talked about it a bunch. I'm really looking forward to that one. The Card Counter, I think we talked about this last... Was it Roadrunner? Might have been Roadrunner. What was the last time we talked about? Oh, Stillwater. That was the first time we talked about it. Yeah, The Card Counter, it's a new Paul Schrader film. Big fan of First Reformed. I'm really looking forward to that one. That looks really, really good. Next one, this is another weird trick. Paw Patrol the movie. Yes, and I will be seeing it next Friday. Come at me, haters. I don't care. I'm going to see it and I'm going to review it. I'm excited. I really like that cartoon. I think it's mainly just because I wake up to it, and it's just kind of pleasant and light and colorful. I don't know. No Time to Die, the new James Bond film we talked about before. I can't wait for it. And then the last one, well, really good. House of Gucci. This is the new Ridley Scott film about, the House of Gucci. Lady Gaga's in it, among a bunch of, it's like Al Pacino, Adam Driver, Jared Leto. Looked really good. Lady Gaga's going for that Oscar again, and good for her. She's good. So yeah, I know they're not backlash saying you love A Star Is Born. I love A Star Is Born. I don't care. And was there shawarma? Yeah, there was. There was actually footage of the real Aretha at the end singing, which was really worth sticking around for. Nothing after though. All right. We'll be back soon. I don't know when, so I'm sure I'll do an update video next week. I gotta go. I got a lot to do. That'll whatever that is. At least, no, for sure we're doing the Night House, and then we're also doing Riff Tracks Live, Hobgoblins. That's right. Among some also Schmigadoon, which ended, which was phenomenal. Schmigadoon and Mysteries Bending Society video probably. That'll all be next time. Until next time, I'm Grant, the movie and TV guy. I see it all. I'm happy to share it with you. I love you all. I appreciate you all. I love you all. Class dismissed. I love you 3000. Be kind to one another. RESPECT. Found out what it means to me. RESPECT. Take care. TCB. All right. All right. If you like this video, go ahead if you want to and give it a like. Give it a like. Give it a subscribe. Give it a bell. I don't know what it does, like I always say, but it's there for a reason, I'm sure. Also, if you want to find me elsewhere, as well as my reviews both for this channel and beyond, I am also at on letterboxd.com at Grant the Movie and TV Guy. If you want to give me a follow, I love communicating there. It's kind of a wonderful place for film lovers. It's a terrific company, a terrific organization. All right. It's like basically this channel would not be possible without Letterboxd, so I really want to promote them as much as I can. Yeah. Thank you all. Go see Respect. It's really good. Take care. Bye.